Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the Seavus Accelerator event. My name is Angela Mitrinovska, and I'm the program coordinator of Seavus Accelerator, and I'm really happy to be your host today. Our event is part of the Global Entrepreneurship Week in Macedonia, and I would like to extend our gratitude and to congrats to the Startup Macedonia team and Simona Chaminska for organizing this amazing week with more than 40 events this year, and for giving us the opportunity to be again part of it. And with this, I would like to invite Simona and Blagica to say a few words for us.
Thank you, Angela. Dear Seavus Accelerator, dear startups that are participating in this event and a wider audience, my name is Simona, the National Coordinator of the Global Entrepreneurship Week in Macedonia. And it is my pleasure, together with Startup Macedonia, to invite you to this event and also to all other events that are happening this week. This is a global initiative happening at the same time in 180 countries, organized by 20,000 partners that are organizing 40,000 events and uniting over 10 million people about topics related to entrepreneurship. As every year, I would like to congratulate actually Seavus Accelerator for always being there for the ecosystem and being very active, third year in a row already with this event. And I would also like to congratulate all of you because you are finalists of a great program. So we will be happy to hear about your experiences. And without a further ado, I would like to give the floor also to Startup Macedonia, who are the hosts of this initiative in Macedonia. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Simona. It's a pleasure again to have Seavus Accelerator as a part of the Global Entrepreneurship Week 2021. Hopefully the next one also 2022. And I'm so happy that we have constantly this pitching events and giving the floor to the startups that have been through an amazing journey in the past couple of months. I'm also part of the journey with Accelerator 2030 and hopefully now with the third Tech Boost program. I'm really happy to see you all here, and I wish to learn more about you and to learn more about your improving so far. So Angela, the floor is yours now. Just a warm regards from Startup Macedonia, and we can start the event.
Thank you very much, Simona. Thank you very much, Blagica. At the beginning, I would say a few words about Seavus Accelerator, even though I believe that most of you are familiar with our work. Seavus Accelerator is the first corporate accelerator in Macedonia. It was co-founded 3 years ago by Fund for Innovation and Technology Development. And during these 3 years, we managed to implement 5 programs and to support around 35 startups. And during the last year only, we implemented 2 programs, one of which was a global program, one of which was this regional program. The first one is Accelerate 2030, which is the world's largest scaling program, connecting entrepreneurs with sustainable development goals. And this program on a global level is initiated by Impact Hub Geneva and UNDP. And on national level, we implemented it together with Бизнис Импакт Лаб. And this is actually the first time 2 accelerators in Macedonia are joining forces to implement such a program. And we also were supported by UNDP local office, Swiss CP, and of course, FITR. On a global level, this program is implemented in 25 countries. And this year, only we had 260 participants in it. And on the local level, we supported 7 startups that will pitch for you today. And I'm really honored and happy to officially share with you all that among 260 entrepreneurs from all around the world, one of the startups from the Macedonian team was selected in the global finalists, together with 14 other startups from all around the world that will get support from the global team in the next 6 months. The second program that we implemented this year, and it's running right now, is the third Tech Boost program that we're implementing in our country. It is regional program that is active in 5 countries in the region, and we are super lucky to be supported for this program by European Fund for Southeast Europe, and together with Startup Wise Guys, which is one of the 5 most successful accelerators in Europe, and together with Spring Activators located in Canada, to create and to implement this program in our country. So far, we implemented 2 of this kind programs in Macedonia, and I have to share with you our success so far. The first year on the regional demo day, our startup on the podium conference was selected as a global finalist, a regional finalist. It was Ericer, and in second year on the World's Business Investment Angels Forum, one of our startups was selected among 7 other startups to start negotiation with the World Business Investment Angels for investment. So I really believe, since now we are in the 3rd program, I really believe that we're going to have such a success also with these startups, and we will have a chance to present our startups to a broader community and international investors. Today, this event, as you can see from the name, is dedicated to our startups from Accelerate 2030 program and from the Tech Boost program. For you who already had a chance to meet them, this is an amazing chance to see their progress. For you who don't, you will have a chance today to meet probably one of the best startups that we have in the Macedonian startup community. And each startup will present their business cases. And if you have any questions during the presentation, you can put them in the chat box or on Facebook Live, and we'll try to answer it later. And with that, I officially would like to announce the start of the main part of this event, and I would like to invite our first startup for today, Razgovor.mk. Georgi.
Hi.
Hi.
Let me share the screen, I guess.
We can see your screen, we can hear you, and you can start.
Hi everyone, I'm Georgi, founder of Razgovor.mk, and we're building a teletherapy marketplace. Since the pandemic started, there has been an increase in online searches related to online therapy and teletherapy. Also, psychologists are moving online themselves. Today, 85% of all psychologists see most of their clients online. This was not the case in 2020. We see this as a great opportunity, and we did our research. We can now confidently say that we know what the market wants. We know that the psychologists want to have a bigger audience, they want to get paid easily and on time, and they want to work on their terms. So our app gives them just what they want. They have a personalized feed of potential clients. We guarantee safe and secure payments, and they have a full control over their profile, including pricing, communication channels, and schedule. We also know what the users want. We know they care about anonymity, easily discovering the right person for them, and discovering the right person at an affordable price. So with our app, they can choose to be completely anonymous. They can browse a list of psychologists and see and use all kinds of filters, and they can choose a more affordable communication channel. We started in late August in 2020 with just 7 psychologists, and today we have more than 35 of them on the platform. Our app is active on more than 4,000 devices, and we've sold more than 2,600 sessions so far. We've also had an impact regarding the Sustainable Development Goals. More than 800 unique users have improved their health and well-being in 2021. We've increased the accessibility to the service by having around 10% of all licensed psychologists in Macedonia available through our platform. And we've made the service more affordable by reducing the price by around 40%. We did this by cutting costs for the psychologists and offering alternative ways to communicate. We've also created some decent work and economic growth opportunities. More than 35 psychologists today work digitally and on their own terms. Our platform generated around 20,000 euros of income for them, and around 10 psychologists kickstarted their careers with us. In the next 15 months, we will add 5 more languages on our platform and enter 4 new countries. We will get to more than 6,000 monthly paying users, and this will generate around 370,000 euros of monthly revenue. Razgovor MK is a product-first company, and we go beyond simple matching. We've created value-adding features like the mood journal, and we create, build, and shape the new interactions on the platform between both sides of the market. The result is psychologists are better at their job, and customers enjoy better outcomes. We're a team of 4 people, and we've known each other for a long time. We are supported by 2 accelerators and by the whole network of psychologists on our platform. We are raising 250,000 euros, money that we will use to expand the team and accelerate our growth. I'm Georgi, founder of Razgovor.mk, and I'm welcoming any questions if you have.
Thank you very much, Georgi. We will check for the questions a little bit later. And if someone has any question, you can just put it in the chat box here or on Facebook Live. The next startup, I just wanted to mention something. Since one of our successes during these years in implementing the TechBoost program, Georgi and Razgovor.mk, after the finishing of the TechBoost program, was accepted in the Startup Wise Guys Accelerator and get investment from them. So congrats on that, Georgi. I just wanted to mention that before we start with the next startup. Thank you very much. So our next startup is Mama Organa. I believe that Maria is here and can start. Yeah, amazing. Maria, we can see your screen. We cannot hear you. You can unmute yourself.
Okay.
Amazing. You can start.
Okay, so hi, my name is Maria, and I'm here today to tell you a story about the circular business that turns trash into treasure. A few years ago, my mom had serious health issues. She had to change her diet and eat only organic foods, but as unemployed and the only provider in the family, she could not afford it. So she started growing it. But we live in the city, so it was difficult to find clean soil. So we started educating ourselves about urban gardening and sustainability. And this is when we found out that by reusing food waste, we can create our own organic soil. Further educating ourselves on the topic, we found out that more than 35% of the foods that are meant to be eaten end up in the landfills. From there, they release greenhouse gases and negatively affect the climate, and finally create enormous costs for the production, transportation, and at the end, their disposal. But in order to close the loop and offer a sustainable solution, Mama Organa was created. We collect food waste, and by adding value to it, we produce organic fertilizers and substrates and soils for urban gardeners and farmers. Our products are suitable for organic certification and can be used on all types of plants. We sell our products B2B to garden centers, green shops, and corporations with public institutions, as well as B2C through our online shop, social media channels, and we offer free delivery. We have a high number of repeat customers and a high profit margin in both segments. We started our activities back in 2018, where we had the capacity to accept only 600 kilos per month, created 60K in revenues, and finally, by bootstrapping and product line expansion, we've managed to create an average growth of 40% in the following 2 years. This year, we created an agreement with a public institution for biowaste treatment services in order to secure a bigger facility, open up more job positions, and have a capacity of 2 tons per day. We want to become export ready by the end of March 2022. We are aware that we're not the only ones who sell this type of product on the market. Some of them are imported, some of them lack trust among customers, and ours are the only ones who have high quality, cost-effective price, and finally, a solution to a local problem. Up until now, we've managed to collect more than 120 tons of food waste, saved up more than 220,000 CO2 emissions, and by reusing food waste, we are promoting sustainable agriculture and fighting against hunger. We need a 100,000 investment, which we want to use in order to expand to Austrian and Swiss markets. The decision to expand to Austrian and Swiss markets is based upon the high eco awareness among their customers, as well as our own familiarity with the markets. by developing this investment, which we seek for, we are going to use for EU certification or operational costs as well as marketing. But we welcome all kinds of volunteering, knowledge, time, space, anyone wants to invest into further securing the goodness of and sustainability of the business. And the all-female team that is behind this project is highly dedicated and motivated for the development of the idea into a real business model. We have an awarded business model and a lot of supporters. So if you want to support us, feel free to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maria. It was amazing as always. Our next startup is Generation Impact. Eva?
Okay, I'm here.
Great.
Good morning, guys. How are you? Good afternoon, I guess. Just give me 1 second. Okay.
Great, Eva, we can see your screen and we can hear you. You can start when you're ready.
Sorry, I'm on like a different computer, so give me 1 second.
Of course.
Okay, why can I not see where my video is? Start my video. Thank you. All right, there we go. All right. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. In the last 5 years, there has been an increase of searching the word impact. Online impact tourism has been growing significantly. As a matter of fact, Tourism Care survey indicated that 84% of millennials, 68% of Gen Xers, and 51% of baby boomers would travel to volunteer. People are looking for ways to make an impact, but are not always quite sure where or how to look for it. This was the very same challenge that I had. And it wasn't until I started traveling more, meeting local people, learning about their story that made me realize how much impact there is to be made. So in Colombia, I started helping the local vendor by teaching him how to utilize technology to increase his sales. I taught sports to children in Mexico, and where I'd find myself late o'clock at night searching for local organizations and ways I could help. And this is how Generation Impact was born. Generation Impact is an online platform for global trips and initiatives through which you can make positive impact in local communities while culturally immersing yourself and still have a vacation experience. It's simple. You pick your destination, you meet your local ambassador or organization, you pay the booking fee, and bam, you are ready to impact. We've already started to build an incredible community through our live events and impact trips to date. And we already have a successful track record. Speaking of which, the last year alone, we've been able to do over 20 impact initiatives, set our foot in 4 different countries, elevate 5 businesses, and with that, uplift over 1,000 underprivileged individuals. And because of our successful year, we know that we have the potential in the next 18 months to go to 100 impact trips for an average of $50 booking fee and a revenue of $50,000. Best part of all this, we're going to uplift over 5,000 underprivileged. And with our work, we are directly contributing to the economic growth of local communities through job creation and sustainable practices. And we won't stop there. We see that companies are becoming more socially conscious, so we're getting ready to offer corporate philanthropic consulting, as well as corporate impact trips designed specifically based on the company's interest. And let's not forget about our annual gala event, where we plan to have experts come in and speak on the topics of philanthropy, as well as rewards for the most impactful Generation Impact individuals. And in order to bring our vision to life, we're asking for 100K going mainly towards our team expansion as well as marketing. And of course, we wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for this culturally diverse powerhouse of women who bring sustainability, leadership, and consulting skills to the table, and who have dedicated their life to making this world a better place. My name is Eva Belkovska. I'm a founder of Generation Impact, and I invite you to be a Generation Impact with me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Eva. We will answer the question a little bit later. And with this, I would like to invite, Dimitar, you can go next. Dimitar Manjo, we can see your screen, and you can start.
Yes. So hi everyone, my name is Dimitar from Kenzo Muka, and we're an online platform for buying, selling, and renting apartments with a delightful 3D experience. So currently, if you're looking for a new apartment in Skopje, you'll be faced with a very difficult task finding exactly what you're looking for. All the listings have incomplete informations, and the images are not very helpful. And all the listings are scattered around the internet, around Facebook groups and generic listing sites. So we decided to improve on this situation by creating an online platform that is simplifying the process in 3 easy steps. So the first step is searching on the map, and using advanced filters, you can narrow down your search in exactly what you're looking for. After you narrow down your search, you can view the apartments in 3D view and look around the space and explore the rooms. And at the end, in the third step, you can see the exterior of the building and see the neighborhood around the building. So let me demonstrate to you how it will look like to explore the apartments in 3D. This is the 3D view from the interior of the building, of the apartment, and you can see the arrangement of the rooms and the floor plan. In the walkthrough mode, you will be able to walk around the space and get the feeling about the space, just like you are there in person. The 3D view from the exterior, you would be able to see the supporting infrastructure around the building, and also how many green space and how many parks, schools, and bus stops are around the building. To enable all these features, we had to implement and design new algorithms for the sellers of the apartment so that they can post their apartments in also easy steps. So as a step one, the sellers have to capture images or video from the apartment, and then this data, we are converting it into 3D floor plan and posting it on our website. Our competitors are generic listing sites like Pazar3 and Facebook groups. And we are 2 co-founders. I'm responsible for the 3D technology and the visualization. And my co-founder is responsible for the software architecture and for the web platform. So I would like to ask you to visit our website and our social medias. And if you have any question or any feedback about this presentation or our product, please feel free to ask me, contact me, and thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Dimitar. So the launching date of your platform is 1st of December, right?
Yes, I forgot to mention that. So yeah, everyone is invited to visit our website on 1st of December.
Great. In the meantime, we will try to see the platform to give you a feedback so it can be as best as it can be till 1st of December. Thank you very much, Dimitar. All right, we're moving to the next one. Our next startup is Bintern.
Yep.
Hi,
We are
Dimitar.
here. We are ready. Okay, I
Great.
hope you can see my screen.
Yeah, we can see your screen, we can hear you, and you can start.
Okay, guys, I'm Dimitar from B Intern. Just graduated, where is your 5 years of work experience? This is the problem, or this is what the employers are asking you. So we found that many students and graduates are struggling to kickstart their career. Finding internship is so challenging, and I have been in those shoes. For me, it was too much time and effort to find internship. And after graduating, guess what? Many people cannot find employment due to lack of experience. And on the other side, companies are spending too much time and effort to find the right people to employ. That's why we came up with B Intern, an online platform that helps students connect with companies, help students find internship very easy, and help companies save time and money while finding the right people to hire. We launched in May 2021. The site is live right now. After this presentation, please do check it out. The reasons why we exist is there are not enough seniors on the market. That's why companies decide to hire many juniors and interns to fill their needs. And also there are new laws and active measurements by governments that support the process of hiring interns. So who are our target customers? We are targeting companies, students, and graduates. All of them are digital related. We are looking in a market, or we are working in the Macedonian market, which has 260K students and graduates and job seekers. And we are targeting the next 12 months, we will have 20K in students and graduates. And also on the company side, we project that next year we have 1,000 companies. So the go-to-market strategy is to expand from currently we work in the Macedonian market and to go in the Western Balkan countries, and up from there to go to Europe. So we have competition, but what is different about us? First of all, in relevance, we focus on internship and employment. We are focused on helping students and graduates find internship and entry-level job positions. After these are the key, and another thing that is most important about us is the algorithm for searching and matching. We have done that to help companies find the right people very, very easy and fast. So the competitive advantage is 2 times faster hiring. By that, I mean finding the right people to hire, employment through internship for students and graduates, and access to young talent for companies. The business model is B2B subscription-based. We have a free trial 1 month for companies. It's starting for 30 euros per month, up to 500 euros per year. So far, we have 2,400 students and graduates, more than 110 companies, 70 paying customers, and more than 40 people are employed. As I mentioned in the beginning, we have done this in only 6 months. So this is a good traction, I hope. The team behind Binter are these amazing people, and I'm very glad to work with such a team that has a vision and has a passion to help other students kickstart their career very fast. And also we are hiring constantly interns and helping them kickstart their career. We have partners both in academia and the private organizations, and we are supported by the Fund of Innovation and Technology Development. So we are looking for an investor. If you're an investor, we are looking for 75,000 euros for marketing and sales, and to reach 400K in revenue. And also, if you are a student or a company, please support us by signing up on the platform. Companies get 1 month free trial, and students are getting all of the services for free. So do check the site. Thank you very much, and let's shape the employees of the future. If you have any questions, I will be in chat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dimitar, and thank you very much for the generous offer for the companies that can use your platform 1 month for free. This is a good invite for all of the companies that are seeking for new employees and new interns. Thank you one more time. And our next startup is Finance Titans. Kirill?
Okay, hi. I will share my screen. I hope you can see it. Yeah, okay. Okay. So hello everyone, my name is Kirill and I'm founder of Finance Titans. We are a finance as a service platform specialized for SaaS companies. Or in simple words, if your business is a football team, we are your goalkeeper. Finances are really complicated. Entrepreneurs are struggling with collecting their financial data from multiple sources and checking if they still have sufficient cash to grow in the next 3 or 6 months. Founders don't have enough time, not even to mention how they spend it instead of how they want it to be spent. And investors are struggling to get actionable reporting from their portfolio companies. All of this results in bad business decision and waste of money. Now imagine if you had a chance to have a CFO in your startup from the day one. With our platform, your investors, directors, and managers will have highly visualized and timely reports. You as a founder will get more time and much clearer picture of your business. And on top of that, our SaaS-focused approach will give you essential business insights and guidelines on how to achieve your strategic goals. If you simply search finance in SaaS on Google, you will get the results that there are 2 key components of the SaaS finance, and they are financial modeling and SaaS KPIs. Our platform is built on this foundation. We estimate that the market size for financial analytics and SaaS KPIs is more than 100 million euros, and this applies only to the European market with the emphasis of the Nordic region, Benelux and Germany, and we expect to get 5% of this market. Our revenue model is SaaS B2B, and we currently have 2 price plans for our customers. First one is only self-service access to the platform, and the second one is full package, or the platform and professional services from our finance and SaaS experts. But there is a competition in the market for sure. Some of the competitors are affordable, but still they are not providing any consulting services. Others, on the other hand, have the full package, but they are too expensive. So our value proposition is clear. We create a solution, platform plus consulting for SaaS startups affordable from day one, which will accelerate their business growth. So far, we have 2 paying customers, and in the next 2 years, we expect our growth to be a 3-digit number and a gross margin to be plus 60% with the trend of improvement. Our team at this moment contains only 2 members, but according to our projections, we will have at least 2 new hires every quarter next year, and we're looking for developers and finance professionals. In this pre-seed funding round, we are looking for 40K to finalize the platform, but we are also open for any strategic partnership with some development companies or individuals. I will end the presentation with this great Warren Buffett quote: rule number 1, never lose your money. And rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. Thanks for listening, and feel free to ask any questions or to contact us later. Just have in mind that we are not the scorekeeper. We are the results predictor of your business. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kirill. It was a good quote for the end of the presentation, and I'm really glad that we have a startup that creates a solution for other startups. So I really believe that you will find your connections here with the other startups in Macedonian startup community. Thank you for your presentation, and we are moving to the next one. The next one is GoConf.
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Hi, yeah, we can hear you.
Great, let me just share the screen.
We can see the screen, we can hear you, and you can start whenever you're ready.
Yes, so hi everyone, my name is Razan. I'm here on behalf of GoConf. We aim to help you navigate the big world of conferences. So we noticed that there's a lack of visibility in the world of conferences. When people try to visit these events and different conferences, they usually end up opening too many tabs. One tab to search for the conference, and then they go to different social media groups, and then other tabs to just kind of buy the tickets. It just leads to a lot of distraction and information overload. And then we also noticed that when conferences want to invite speakers to their event, they usually go through word of mouth or networking, and it's also quite a lot of work. So that's where we come in, and we want to build a single solution that helps people to browse and find the conferences that they want to visit, and also offer a speaker database to conferences where they can browse and find potential speakers for their event based on expertise and their CV and the field that they are experts in, basically. We are planning to start this. Our initial market is actually Europe, as unfortunately there aren't as many conferences as we'd like in the Balkan region. But the big picture is to obviously go global. And our business model is a B2B and B2C. So B2B with conferences, we plan to have a ticket management system. And then B2C is our business model that with the users, who we provide value to actually offer them a premium subscription or a paid plan with valuable information such as early bird tickets and similar valuable information. We are hoping for a product-led growth, obviously, but this will require some marketing initiatives from our end and also sales. And we are launching in February, but we are hoping to have on board 3,000 users and 1,000 conferences on the first quarter after the launch. We do have some competition such as Eventbrite and Meetup, but we differentiate in the fact that we are conference focused, and we also offer a speaker database, which is our unique selling proposition. And we really, really believe in our team spirit. Speaking of team, our team is composed of Fisnik, Boyar, Albin, and me, who are co-founders and also occupy different roles in the startup. And we also have Adisa and Arbor in software development. What we ask for, if you're an investor, is 100K to kind of help with employee salaries and team expansion. And we also need to afford equipment, office spacing, marketing, and traveling fees to promote the startup. But if not, we also would really appreciate advice and strategy advice to kind of penetrate this great billion-dollar market. Thank you very much, and let's stay in touch. If you have any questions, feel free to just drop them in the chat.
Thank you very much, Rezan. It is really great to see that Macedonian startup will create a global platform for all of the events around the world. Can you just mention one more time when you're planning to launch the platform?
Yes, we're planning to launch in February.
Amazing. So we are all waiting for this platform so we don't have to search all around the social media, which are the best conferences that we have around us. Thank you very much one more time. And our next startup is Abionic. Bionics, I believe Orhan is here with us.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Hi, Orhan. Well, we can, yeah, amazing.
I'm Orhan, founder of eBionics. At eBionics, we make bionic arms, and our mission is to provide a choice for a bionic arm for everyone who needs it. So you may ask, what is a bionic arm? A bionic arm is basically a robotic arm that can be used by people with upper limb differences to make their everyday life easier, doing everyday tasks like cooking, grabbing objects, pushing buttons, and a lot more. But there is a problem. Only 5% of the world has access to bionic arms, only 11 countries. And the cheapest bionic arm currently available is $15,000. And you may ask, why is that so expensive? Because the customer is basically paying for the service to get the bionic arm and not actually for the bionic arm itself. And if you dive deeper, you can see the problem. The problem is with the fitting process, the process where prosthetic clinics make a custom forearm socket for every user. And if we eliminate the fitting process, we can easily eliminate the need of selling bionic arms through prosthetic clinic, which will enable us to sell them online and make them worldwide available, which will open 95% of the potential market and will make the bionic arms a lot cheaper because we will cut the cost of the fitting process and all of the middlemen in between. And that's why we created our team in 2019. And in 2020, we created our first prototype called Venus Arm, which was a project supported by UNICEF. And with this project, we also developed the first universal forearm socket, which eliminates the need of a fitting process. And currently, we are working on our first commercial product called eBionics One, With this product, we're also developing a platform where people from all around the world can go on our platform and buy our products. For example, a person from Mexico can go on our website at Pretpriemništvo, click buy now, and after a week, you can just practically start to use the bionic arm for 1/10 of the cost of the currently available bionic arms on the market, for $1,500. And as you can see, we're primarily focused on B2C model to sell our bionic arms on our platform. But in the future, we plan to have resellers on certain markets like India and Indonesia, because the market size is huge. There are approximately 4 million people in the world with below elbow differences. And of them, 3.2 million are living in developing countries, which they haven't had access to bionic arms till now. Our team is formed of 3 people. I'm Morgan, I'm the team leader design engineer. I've previously worked on humanoid robots and robotic arms. And basically that's how the bionic arm project started. Theo is an amazing software engineer and award-winning Olympiad student, and Boris is a marketing and sales specialist. And we all share the same goal, which is to reduce the inequality among countries in the medical industry and to make medical devices more affordable and available for the people. That's why we need funding of, and we're asking for 50,000 euros for the development and the launch of our first product, eBionics One, which will basically disturb the prosthetic industry. And yeah, thank you for your attention. You can visit our website for more information, or you can contact us on our email address.
Thank you very much, Orhan, and thank you for making a revolution in this industry. I believe that you will reach the global market really soon. And I would also like to ask you when you're planning to launch your product.
Yes, we're planning to launch in mid-2022. So less than a year from now.
Great, super great. Thank you, Orhan. And our next startup is prodavnici.mk. Alexander?
Hello.
Yeah, you can see your screen and we can hear you.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Alexander Taneski. I am a co-founder of prodavnici.mk, and we have all you need for your e-commerce business on one place. 37% of total global sales is from online transactions, and it is constantly increasing. 81% of people are checking the products and businesses online before to make a decision what and where to buy. Regarding this situation, we made research and find out that businesses, especially small and medium enterprises, as well as individual traders, are not open their online shop because it is expensive for them, it is time-consuming process, which requires engagement of additional resources. Also, they are not completely aware what the e-commerce is, how it works, and how to use it for their business and work. So this acknowledgement was our aha moment where we recognized market opportunity and created startup company with mission to offer an affordable solution for each business, which will be easy to use even for non-IT users, and solution which will help the businesses successfully launch their online store and increase their sales quick, cheap, and easy. This is why we created in August, we launched our first product, prodavnici.mk. Our product is ready-to-go solution where everyone with one click can open their online store and in landing page, customized according to their brand and business model, and has an access to e-commerce SaaS platform for managing and promoting their business. And very important, we are connecting them with local stakeholders in the e-commerce ecosystem. With our solution, now everybody can launch an e-shop and start selling online for one day with an investment of only 15 euros per month. Currently, we are offering our product at the market with strict business model of monthly subscription, and it is offered in packages from 15 euros to 70 euros in highest package. Offering this business model, we made our first step and achieved our first milestone of 10 active subscriptions monthly in October, and now we are going forward to achieve next goal of 1,000 active subscription in June. To achieve this goal, we will focus to B2B segment, the target of the small and medium businesses in retail and wholesale sector in Macedonia, and this will be our pilot market before to scale to other non-PayPal accessible markets in the region and abroad. Given in numbers, it means in next year, our activities will be aimed to penetrate the market of total 22,000 companies and to cover 20% of the market, or around 4,000 monthly subscription and active online shops. Normally, we have some direct and indirect competition locally and globally, but we will implement competitive local approach, price differentiation strategy, consulting activities as added value to our customers, and we will offer unique features to keep on track with our market goals and to stand out from competition. Our team currently, besides me as a project manager and my partner Metod Evangelov as CTO, includes 2 more senior developers. But for further development, according to the plan, we need strengthening, especially in the field of marketing and sales. So we are using this chance to announce our open intern position for marketing and sales specialist, and UX, also UX graphic designer. And also we are open to discuss with investors ready to help for our future development. In the end, I want to thank UNDP and Seavus Accelerator for the opportunity to pitch our startup and to keep this energy forward. We decided to help other startups to accelerate their growth, so we are giving away 3 online stores with 6 months subscription for free. Anybody interested to hear more about our business, to join our team, or who wants to win online shop, please contact us. You are welcome.
Thank you very much, Alexander. Today our startups decided to be really generous. So thank you very much for doing this for the other startups and for the other companies in our country, and giving them the opportunity to create them free e-shop and to give them a free subscription for the next 6 months. And I would invite anyone who really needs this to contact Alexander, or you can just write it here down in the chat, so we can help someone in their further journey of converting to the digital world. Thank you very much, Alexander. All right, do we have any questions now? Anyone, just feel free either here to unmute yourself or to write your question in the chat box, or also in the Facebook Live event. You can also send a question there. Yes, Blagica?
Hi, guys. I just wanted to ask everyone, since I was with you as well on these programs and the new startups, I can't wait to meet you all. Kalina has a question, and then I will continue. I have one for you as well.
Yeah, we have a question from Kalina for avionics. How does the manufacturing process look like for your bionic arms? Orhan? Do we have anyone from the avionics team? Okay, maybe they have some problem with the internet. We'll check with them and we'll come back to that question a little bit later. Yeah, Blagica, you can continue.
So I just wanted to ask all of you that you presented here and that you're still here. Hopefully you have a great internet. Can you just give us just one sentence of your journey in this acceleration program that you have been or you are right now? So we can start with whoever wants first.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So Blagica is out problem. Well, I'll share my experience. I was in a program in the previous program. I've already told Angela and the others that it was really, really helpful for me personally and as a company. For me personally, because it opened the doors to the startup ecosystem, and I saw from like first experience what it means to run a startup and to build a company. And as a company, we were lucky enough to be invited by Startup Wise Guys, an accelerator, a Baltic accelerator, to their program. And it was all thanks to the connection made by the Seavus accelerator. We continued in the Baltic accelerator, got a small investment, and now our vision and our view about how we can build the business is much wider, and we hope to achieve it thanks to the network that has been open to us.
Thank you very much, Georgi. I really believe that together we can reach your goals, and thank you for the wonderful things that you shared. It really means a lot for us as an accelerator that we helped you in your journey, at least a little bit, or at least opening a few doors so you can reach the global market. And thank you, Blagica, for asking this question.
I have an answer as well.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi. So I want to thank you personally, Angela. You've been very helpful throughout the program. Since the first sessions, we noticed that there's a great planning and organization done behind this accelerator. So we really appreciate it as a team. And it's constantly helping us grow day by day. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It is great. At least we are only 2.5 weeks together, but we have a few more that will come, and I really hope that you will have a great success in the regional demo day.
Thank you. Hope so.
Yeah, if I may. So for me, what's the most important part is the know-how and connecting with people or networking, because we met during the Accelerate 2030, and right now in the Tech Boost program, we met such amazing people and mentors and, let's say, potential maybe partners in the future. We don't know what the future brings, but we know that we have some amazing people to count on. To just, if we have some questions, let's say in financial stuff, we don't know, maybe we can ask, for example, Kirill here to help us, or other mentors. So that's the most important part, to network with the right people, to know what's next in the startup community and who can help you there. So that's the key takeaway from me through these programs that I have been through. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dimitar. Yeah, I would agree on one thing you said, Kirill, to ask Kirill, and Kirill is also a startup here, and it's great that in these kind of programs, there is some cohesion created among the startups, and they're eager to help each other, and they're supporting it through the way you can see here also on today's event on the comments. You had a great presentation. They're congratulating each other on the other platforms. So it's really great to see that we can also make connection, of course, with organizations, support organizations for startups, but also among the startups, which I believe that these programs are giving them the opportunity to do that. Thank you, Dimitar.
I would also like to say a couple of words. So I have nothing to say but prizes to Seavus and other accelerators here involved in this program. And even if I have like a lot of years of experience, but still I learn a lot of new things here. And maybe the networking was one of the things that I am looking here for, and connection with other startups was, it was and it is a great thing here. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kirill. I'm really happy for your decision where you want to go forward with your startup, and I'm really excited to see what is coming next from your side, since you're creating a solution for other startups and SMEs. So yeah, thank you for that.
Hello, I could go, but you have to enable me the video.
Later.
It says unable to start video. You can start your video because the host has stopped it. There we go. Yay. All right. So first and foremost, I wanted to congratulate everybody today on your presentations and of course your startups. I have a pleasure of listening to you guys. So congratulations. And then I also wanted to extend my thanks to Angela and Blagica and everybody that has been a constant support system and has given us opportunity for exposure. So thank you guys very much. I personally feel like Generation Impact has been a lot more structured these days than it was just 3 months ago. And now with being in the Wise Up Wise Guys Accelerator program, we definitely feel the momentum and we are excited to continue on our journey as we're learning every day. So thank you again.
Thank you, Eva, and thank you for making such an impact on your everyday with your startup and what you're doing every day with your work. Thank you for allowing us and giving us a platform that we can use it for all of the travel lovers who can find also another way to travel and at least make some small impact. So yeah, thanks very much. I'm not sure if we heard all of them, but if you have any other comment, you can also jump in. And I would like to ask one more time, since we have a little bit more time, if anyone else has any question for the startups that has been presenting for us today. Yeah, Dana. We cannot hear you.
Okay,
yeah,
do you
great.
hear me now? Okay.
Yes.
Hello to everybody. I'm Daniel Suski from Swiss-funded Increasing Market Employability Program in North Macedonia. I have met some of the participants here. Congratulations of your presentation today. It's very nice to see all of the ideas raising up from this piece of land on the world. What I wanted to share with you, actually not to ask, but to share that today, previously, we had a conference for access to capital that was organized together with Startup Macedonia, and it took place in NLB Banka. So there were a second panel that I want to point out. So for all the startups, if you are able, please go to GEF Facebook page, and you will see the streaming video. So please visit the second panel, and there you will listen ways on how to access capital, venture and risk capital funds here in North Macedonia. So maybe it will be useful for your ideas for further financing and scaling up of your business. That was that I wanted just to share.
Thank you very much, Dana. Since most of our startups are seeking for funding now, since they're in the first phase, so it is amazing that you had a panel discussion and all of you can see it on the Global Entrepreneurship Week profile and to just watch the streaming from there. And of course, you always have additionally Startup Macedonia for sharing with you all of the opportunities that are open and all of the calls that are open in our country. Thank you one more time, Dana, for sharing this with us. We also have one more event after our event. It's our mentors event, Alexander Celeski, which is starting at 3:30. So after this event, we can jump right over there. Do we have any other suggestions? Do we have any other questions? Maybe someone else would like to share something with this amazing group of 50 people that we are right now on live streaming and Zoom. If not, Dimitar, go ahead. Yeah.
Just to share what it's like to have a startup or to build a startup. I think Eva touched piqued an interest or pushed me to say this. I would say pushed me in quotation marks, motivated me. So it's a learning process. That's why she said I learn every day new things. So it's not like let's say you learn and then you stop. No, it's every day you learn something new and you improve yourself, one yourself, and other is the whole community around you. So by improving yourself, you improve your startup, and your startup is improving the society. So be careful what you do. So start a company if you're passionate about to improve the society whole. So everything starts with you. If you decide to change yourself, then you will change your people in the company, and after that you will change society indirectly. So that's how it happens. So thank you, Eva, for sharing that.
That is very sweet. Thank you. You might have read Start With Your Why too, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Amazing. Thank you very much, guys. If anyone else have any other question, you can contact our startups directly, and I think that they are more than happy to answer all of your questions. If you see that you can be a potential partner to them, also please feel free to contact them. We will have many others, I hope, events like this where we can gather together and share our experience and knowledge gained through this kind of programs. At the end, I would like one more time to thanks to everyone involved in this startup's journey. I want to thanks to all of the organizations, support organizations that are part of also our journey. One more time, thanks to Startup Wise guys, to European Fund for Southeast Europe, for Swiss CP, Fund for Innovation, Spring Activators, Impact Hub Geneva, the UNDP Global Team, Business Impak Lab, and all of the others. I may forgot someone, and for Startup Macedonia. And thanks one more time for organizing this amazing week. I think that it was so insightful from all of the aspects that are important for each startup to go on the right track for their journey. And I would like also to thanks to all of the mentors involved in this process. You're our biggest asset that we have. And we are really happy that we have such a big pool of mentors that are amazing and eager to help each startup individually, and also on all of the group sessions that we have. And at the end, of course, thanks to you, our amazing startups, you're really making us really, really proud. And we are really happy to see you in events like these where you can share what you're doing, because all of you are making some impact in the industry and in the things that you're working right now. It requires a lot of effort and work to get where you are now. And I'm really happy to see that you're eager to learn every day, eager to support each other and to help each other through the way. And that is what really makes this kind of program special, that we can see a small communities that will be their support system, as Eva said, during probably their whole life of their startup. I really believe that we will see you really soon on the global market, making us proud, making this country proud, making the whole startup community proud, because I mean, we can see your success really soon and on the big markets. One more time, thank you for everyone watching, everyone who has been here in the on the Zoom, and everyone on Facebook Live. It was my pleasure to be your host today. It was my pleasure to be together with these amazing people and to share these startup stories with all of you. Blagica, I can give you the word to you as some closing remarks, and we can close this amazing event, I would say.
Great. Yeah, it has been amazing as well to hear you. Some of you many times, but not a single time it's been the same. So it's interesting to see how you grow. As Angela would say, the Seavus Accelerator is your baby that now is a teenager a bit. So it's been great to be on this Global Entrepreneurship Week. Hopefully you will see other events that are on the agenda for this week. And I really hope that next year, maybe you will have your own events and you will participate as well. So from my side, I would like to thank you all for participation, as well as being on this event, as well the online followers. I would like to give just the last sentence to Simona, as I saw she's here. So till next time from me.
Thank you, Blagica. Thank you, Angela. And of course, thank you, entrepreneurs, for making this, because actually that's the essence and that's the point why we are doing such kind of events. It's for you. So it was actually very interesting for me also to see what kind of stories you share. And I sincerely wish you lots of success with your business endeavors. And I hope that next year, like Blagica said, you will be maybe on our Drink with Entrepreneur session to share your success story with the others and inspire them to also go and follow your steps. So thanks a lot, and a very big thank you to Angela and to Seavus Accelerator.
Thank you very much. Have a great day all, and see you on the next sessions today. Bye.
Bye.